Yes, I've got heartaches by the numbers, a love that I can't win. But the day that I stop counting, that's the day my world will end. Heartaches by the number, Ray Price. Man, that's been a long time ago right there. I'll tell you what, it's a good song. Awesome song. Harlan Howard wrote that song. I got to meet Harlan one time, and yeah, this is one of his many hits that he wrote. But anyway, Heartaches by the Number. My name's Keith Williams with Fret More Guitar Lessons, by the way. And where we fret more, stress less, make a whole lot of music. We're going to make a little music today. And keep on up one and playing this in the A position, okay? And a D in there, got an A7 in there, a D and an E, okay? And I think that's it. There almost seems like there's something else in that chorus a little bit when it stays in that E, but the E7s don't really sound like the right thing to do. But and you don't have to do the A7. I think when my dad used to play this years ago, I think they just played it in. I'm not sure what key they played it in, but just 3 chords, I'm pretty sure. But it sounds like I'll play it both ways for you. I'll show you kind of where I feel like there's a change there, and you can, like I say, it's one note difference, so it's not a make or break thing. But you can kind of choose what you want to do there. But I kind of like the sound of the A7th. I did a cover on it. You can check that out as well. And I did use the A7th in there. And I might show you a little picking here too. I didn't learn the exact picking. I think they use something like a fiddle and a steel on the 2 parts of it in the beginning and in the middle. So anyway, I might pick around on it and show you a little something there. But all right, so let's do our A chord here. Okay, I'm getting an A with the 3rd and 4th string on the 2nd fret, and then 2nd finger on the B string, 2nd string, strumming 5. So when you do an A7, you just raise that up and you're getting the 4th and 2nd. Okay. And you could also do an A like this, 4th, 3rd, and 2nd, and just raise your middle finger, okay? And there you got an A7th, okay? And our D chord, 3rd string, 1st string, 2nd fret, and then 2nd string on the 3rd fret, strumming 4. Slide on over here to the 1st fret on the 3rd string, and then 5th and 4th strings on the 2nd fret, and strum 6, and there's your E chord, okay? All right. So that's it. It's pretty simple, chord structure and all that. Like I say, if you leave the A7th out, it's super simple. There's not a lot of change in there. But I'll show you kind of what I mean by that. And they start out with a little lick, but you can just strum it. Just strum through the chords A, D, and E. I'm just alternating strings. I'm just plucking the 6th down, up, and then the 5th string down, up. Okay. On the D, I'm doing 4th down, up, 3rd down, up. And then A, 5th down, up, 4th down, up. Okay, so yeah, you can just run through that chord progression, kind of hum it in your head if you want to. Another way I do a lot of songs is I just start it out. That way I don't get it too fast, for instance, because like I say, I kind of have a tendency to do that a little bit, so you can just strum it. Heartache number 1 was when you left me. Okay, so you can do it that way, whichever way you want to do it. All right, so I'm going to show you where I think the A7 is, and like I say, you can choose to leave it in there, and I'll show you. You kind of see my hands kind of raise up there. Kind of do that right there where and I'll try to call them out when I do that as well. All right, so here we go. Heartache number 1. Or you can do heartache number 1. But I think he's going to the A7 there. It just sounds like an A7. But again, either way you want to do it will work fine, okay? All right, but I'm going to use it in this lesson, so you can follow along with that, okay? A heartache number 1 was when you left me to D there. I never knew that I could hurt this way. Okay, and then it's the same progression throughout this part here. So heartache number 2 So it's kind of on what number of heartache it is when it seems to be changing. It's when you come back again. You came back and never meant to stay. And then there's a stop there, okay? Okay, I don't know if I'm doing too many strums because it seemed like they were stopping a little shorter than I thought they ought to. So I don't know if I'm. You might want to listen to the record there. But anyway, there is a stop there. It's not a big deal how you do it, but it's never meant to stay. Now I've got. Okay, and it goes into the chorus here. We'll do the chorus, there's two choruses. And then there's two verses. We just did the one verse. Here's the first chorus. And then, like I said, we've got a second verse. And then it just repeats that chorus again. And then there's, like I said, there's a little lead part. And I may show you a little something on that just to kind of give you something to confuse you even more. No, hopefully it ain't confusing. But I'm just kind of playing around with the string and, kind of on that G string and just kind of playing around those chord shapes and all that stuff. So, like I say, it's something you can kind of play around with if you like. But anyway, so here's the chorus again. Got an A7 in this chorus, and I'll show you where that is. Okay. Now I've got heartaches by the numbers. Okay. So where the other one says heartache number 1, heartache number 2, this is heartache by the numbers. Is where it seems to be changing. Troubles by the score. To E every day you love me less. Now this is the part that it almost seems like it might change, but I don't know. Each day I love, but I don't think it's E7, so I'm just staying right where it is, okay? Each day I love you more. And it stops again right there in the middle of that chorus, and then just repeats that again. Yes, I've got heartaches by the numbers, love that I can't win. The day that I stop counting, it's the day my world will end. Okay, now I'll show you this little lead part. I'm just doing on the 4th and 3rd string and then sliding down from the 4th to the, so I'm really just working on the 2nd, 4th, and 6th frets. So starting on the 4th, let's see, 4th string, 4th, and then going to the 3rd. So there's the 4th and 3rd on the 2nd fret, and slide. So I think what I did on the cover, I went, and then I'm grabbing this B string here on the 5th fret. And then just walking back, and then going to D. Still on the G string, 2nd and 4th. Just doing a hammer on. I'm in a D position, just doing a hammer on that 4th. And then going to E. I think I slid on the cover I did. But you could do that, I just slid up once, but it almost sounds better to slide up to the 4th. So just on the 2nd fret, slide, just plucking it and sliding at the same time. I'm getting that open 4th string too, a little bit in there. And then just plucking that A. So just gives you a little bit of a lead thing to do if you want to, or you can, like I say, just run through the chords and so you can do that too. Another thing, I'll give you a little extra something here for free. Throw this in for free. Won't charge you a dime for it, promise. Is a little run, and I didn't even do that in the cover. I left it out because I wasn't sure if I wanted to do it or show it to you or not. I mean, not that I'm opposed to showing it to you. They don't really do this on the record, but I don't always play things exactly. I like to kind of throw some stuff in because I play by myself so much that I just try to fill in where I don't have a drummer, I don't have a steel guitar player, a fiddle player, or a lead guitar player, or whatever. And so sometimes I'll do you can hear that run. So I'm doing down up on the 5th string. I'm in the A position, down up. down up again on the 5th string, 2nd fret, and then twice on down up on the 4th fret, 5th string, and just go on to the D. So let's see, where would I do that at? Heartaches by the number, troubles by the score. And then you can do a slide from the D to the E on that G string. So just back to the E. Just kind of, I don't know, just some stuff you can do to kind of enhance, and those are things you can use not just in this song, but a lot of especially country songs that kind of have that same feel. I went to the G there because that's just the run from the D to the G, but I mean just those kind of runs that you can do to kind of add to things. What I did there is just that slide I showed you at the end on that little lead part on the 5th string, slide into the 4th, back to the 2nd, and open. So just some fun stuff you can throw in there to this song or some other songs, whatever you want to do. Anyway, that's all there is really for this one. Like I said, the verse is the same. The 2nd verse is the same as the 1st, and the last chorus is the same. And I don't even think he repeats. You could repeat that last line if you wanted to, or last 2 lines if you wanted to, and do the "Yes, I've got heartaches by the number of love that I can't win. The day that I stopped counting is the day that my world will end." And I just did a little just a hammer on that, and that's why it helps if you're playing this A. You can kind of do some stuff like that. And I'm just grabbing that B string, 2nd string on the 3rd fret. That's just kind of a good way of ending a song. You can do that in other chords as well. And D, same thing. Just put your finger over on that 3rd fret and doing a little ending there. And then that did right there, which I think I might have done this in the cover, so I'll show you this real quick and then I'll let you go. Okay, and I'm just doing, and I'm raising it up to the A7. Okay, so I'm doing the hammer on over here on the 3rd, and then doing A7. So it just gives you a little bit of something you can do, like I say, on this song or whatever, other songs if you want to, and just kind of gives you a little something extra to play around with. Makes it fun to play the songs, and it's not just strumming up and down and kind of boring, but you kind of do some hammer-ons and pull-offs and things like that to kind of enhance the playing. Makes it sound a little bit better. Whether the song originally does it or not, doesn't matter. Hey, just be creative with it, have fun with it, and listen. Be sure and subscribe to us. If you would, give us a thumbs up on this one. Check out our description down below. We've got our sponsor, which is Noun Hound, which is a game that we created, our family created. Would really help us out if you buy one of those, or 1,400 of them, whichever. And Flip Flopposites is another game that we have, card game there. We have some music down there, some music digital downloads, links to products that we use in the videos, capo, strings, picks, hat, guitar, that sort of thing, tuners, things like that. And what else was another thing? Oh yeah, our products are Fretmore products. For Fretmore, stress less, make music. We have t-shirts, hats. I think there's coffee mugs, all kinds of things there that you can purchase. Be a big help to us, and we just appreciate your support and appreciate y'all tuning in. Again, my name's Keith Williams. We'll see y'all next time. Thanks.